All right, let's get to LaMelo Ball's stat line last night. 8 of 16 from the field. Really good shooting just overall. 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Also good at the charity stripe. 7 assists, 25 points overall, but still is struggling shooting from the perimeter. Only 1 of 5 from three-point land. Has not been good from deep, as we kind of talked about that in yesterday's show, but at least he shot 50%, and he did show you a different type of identity offensively, attacking the basket, getting fouled, hitting his free throws, also shooting well once he did get inside the three-point line. And that's something that we've discussed many a times is the next step for him to reach full-on superstar level where he's always already an amazing passer, already still, despite the slump, a good shooter. I think we feel good about his shooting going forward in the NBA. But I love the way that he played offensively. Like, he's attacking, he's being aggressive, he's hitting the floaters, he's able to finish at the rim. I thought with one bright spot being James Bouknight, I thought another one was, hey, I'm not shooting well right now. I'm going to take it in my own hands. I'll still dish 7 assists, still pretty decent, especially on an off shooting night, but also I'm going to get mine and get to the free throw line. And that's exactly what happened with LaMelo. Did you see it the same way, Wes?
Yeah, that's what I've been wanting to see more from him, is that when his three ball is not falling, he does get more aggressive because he is 6'7". He might not be the biggest guy out on the court, but he is 6'7". He does have great handles. He does have the ability to get by guys. And I've wanted to see that more from them and the Hornets as a team. But the Hornets are a top 5 team in the league when you're talking about points in the paint. And I think they've had the most 50-plus point games in the NBA this season. So they do attack, and they are aggressive, especially when you're talking Miles, and Terry operates a lot from outside in. But to your comment about LaMelo, I've been wanting to see more of that from him because I felt like at times he's been a little three reliant. And so when they're going through scoring spells where they can't get a bucket, or when they are in the midst of the other team going on a run, I'm like, hey, Melo loves to play fast, and he loves to shoot and play that new style of NBA game. But I'm just like, hey, man, you have the capability of getting to the basket. You got the height. Let's go in there and attack, man, and get to the line. Slow the game down. That's one thing that kills me about today's NBA game sometimes, is that when teams get on runs, teams just want to keep running. And if they're not hitting any three-point shots, that's how these leads get so crazy. And I'm like, man, just slow the ball down, play some half court, get to the bucket, get a foul or get a basket at the rim, slow the game down a little bit, throw off the rhythm of the other team. So I love that as well, Walk. I'm 100% with you. I'd love to see him do more than that. He was 1 of 5 from 3, but he only took 5 because most nights I would say he probably takes 7 or 8 or more. So, yeah, I like that a lot from Melo. Want to see more of it.
Yep, slow it down. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
No, thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier how white we sounded when we were like straight fire or straight fizzle coming up with Wes Bryant in the third segment, and then I think you beat me, Doug, just right there. Slow it down. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Also, still, I'll say it again. Ain't nothing wrong with a little straight fire, straight fizzle. I was told in a text message from Doug Branson that I was going to love this drop that he made for the news segment. They're always very good, right? Or is it a drop, or is it just imaging?
Well, I got several pieces of imaging, but let's set this up because Wes has created this amazing segment on Bally Sports called Straight Fire. He goes over a lot of the greats, plays, and highlights, shows you what's straight fire from the Hornets. So I wanted to transition this into something that we've been doing with you, Wes, which is fit checks, essentially, checking out people's swag. So this is straight fire or straight fizzle. I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a little screen share here and show you some fits from around the NBA and get your opinion on if they are straight fire or straight fizzle. So Wes, are you ready for this?
I sure. And do you want it on brand? You want me to give it to you just like I'm at Spectrum Center?
Oh, you bet. That's the only kind of brand that I want.
Yes,
all right. So this first one, we've seen some interesting masks from some of these post-game press conferences from the Hornets. So we're going to start with a favorite of the show, Kelly Oubre, a.k.a. Swag Lord. Let's see this mask here. What do you think about this? Is this straight fire or straight fizzle?
Whew. I mean, if the babies are watching, it could be a straight fizzle, but
it's a little scary. Yeah, let's describe this for the podcast listener. So Kelly Oubre is wearing a full ski mask it's a kind of a scary mask. It reminds me of who's the Batman villain, not the Joker.
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow,
yeah.
thank you. Reminds me of the Scarecrow mask from the Batman Begins series. So what do you think about this? Straight fire, straight fizzle.
All right, I'm going to keep it all the way real. Big Ubi is my guy, but I'm going to go straight fizzle.
Oh, no! Okay. I should have started
that.
something that was guaranteed fire, but I'll tell you, I wasted all of the budget of the show on the straight fire drops, which we'll hear in just a minute. But I just had to grab something for straight fizzle. So.
I mean, I just think, you're a professional, man. You're going up there to talk to the media with the ski mask on. Let's keep it real. I know you guys. I always keep it real at all times. I mean,
you do.
You're a black man. The connotations with the ski mask. Yeah, let's.
Okay. All right.
Look, man, like that's the thing. That's okay. We want you to keep it real. Keep it as real as you possibly can.
At all
right, let's do it. Let's do another mask play here. This is Terry Rozier. This was his mask, front zipper with a kind of a butterfly at the top, and the butterfly is sort of like an inlay, kind of like a pearl thing going on here. What do you think about this mask? Front zip at the.
Again, just off the same. Criteria I gave the last one is going to be straight fizzle because
we got to turn. We got to turn this around and put some fire on the screen.
You making M's and you're up there, man. You're a professional, man, and just as a black man, I don't want to see the ski mask.
All right, so no ski mask anymore, Doug. We got to move off the ski mask. All
right, we're done with the ski masks. Yeah. All right, I'm not going to show another ski mask.
All right, what we got?
This is leather. How about leather?
Okay,
this is Kyle Kuzma. This is Kyle Kuzma.
So he's wearing a
full leather suit here. What do you think about this? Straight fire or straight fizzle?
Straight fizzle.
Oh no!
I mean, those shoes. I hate the designer shoes. I always tell my friends one day where I make it to where I feel like I can make it. If you guys ever see me wearing designer sneakers and stuff like that, you know that I'm gone. Like you need to just flatten me. So I don't like that. I don't like how baggy those pants are at all. So I'm not feeling that fit.
All right. I think I've got it. I think
let's go, man. Come on. I need to give it to you.
All right, here we go. Miles Turner. What do you think about it? He's got the green. Describe this for me. What are we working with here?
I mean, straight fizzle.
Yeah, I figured it was.
We're talking. I mean, this guy, he looks like Tyler the Creator coming into the game. You know what I'm saying? The baggy, those pants and the sneakers.
No, Tyler the Creator is more like T-shirt with the flat bill straight to the sky.
I could see Tyler in something like that all day. Like, I mean, and that's his style. But, for him, nah, man, I can't.
Tyler can pull it off, though, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. That's Tyler's style. I expect that from Tyler.
Okay. So no to Miles Turner. Do we have anything that's fire, Doug? Did you just get a whole bunch of fizzle?
Oh, man, I don't know. All right, how about this? I'm going to throw this in here. All right, this is the Spurs mascot. This is the Coyote for the Spurs. He wore earlier, I think last week, he wore a cone of silence when they played the Phoenix Suns because Devin Booker was bothered by the Raptor in the free throw in the empty Toronto arena. So we've got the Coyote, the Spurs Coyote comes out with the cone of silence. What do you think about his fit here, the cone of silence? Come on.
Listen, I'm here for the pettiness. The mascot is just trying to do his job. Okay.
Oh, no.
You got to appreciate it.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm going straight fire.
Yes.
Yeah,
let's go.
I wanted to be as quiet as I could as well. I wanted to wear the cone of silence so we could hear the imaging, and we've got some finally straight fire. Goodness gracious, Doug!
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna end there. I want to end on fire. I'm scared of what I have.
Kobe would have been disappointed in him for that to bark on a mascot of all people. That's out there to do it. Like they said, I mean, what do you do when the fans are giving you a tough time at the free throw line? Like, I thought that was real silly that he did that.
Yeah. Well, and you and Doug can talk about Devin Snooker, as Doug likes to call him, all day long, like talking about all that, getting bothered. I also remember when Devin Booker got mad at a pickup game about getting double teamed or something like that?
Yeah, because he said he was trying to work on his moves.
Yeah, like every once in a while, I appreciate the game from that. Yeah. Like, he's not helping himself out every once in a while when these things get out there about one Devin.
Oh,
wow, look at
that. One more Kyle Kuzma. Let's see. Kyle Kuzma is describe.
What is he?
Describe.
What is his inspiration for some of this stuff? Straight FIZZLE.
It is. I mean, I didn't know how you were going to go fire there.
And I know it costs more than probably my whole closet, but I mean...
He looks. It kind of reminds me Kanye and I forget the other artist's name. They did the music video where they dressed up. It kind of looked like couch cushions. It's kind of what
some of these guys, just as a culture, the only reason they wear some of this stuff is because of the name on the label. There's no way when they were kids and they didn't have money would they have ever stepped out the house with stuff that looks like some of the stuff that they wear, because they would have gotten clowned for it. And the first thing that they would say to you if you rag them about it is they'll tell you how much it costs. As soon as you say, man, that outfit is cheap, they're like, well, it costs $20,000. So what?
They look like when you're kids and you stuff a whole bunch of pillows up your clothes and then go play football in the backyard and just lay each other out. Kyle Kuzma is ready for that type of childhood football game.
If his mom put him in an outfit like that when he was 10 years old, he'd have been crying and wouldn't want to leave out the house. Man, these guys need to stop. But
I'm still a part of the Players Hater Ball. He actually looks like Ralphie. He looks like Randy on A Christmas Story when he can't put his arms down. He looks like he's about ready to go in the snow. Looks like Randy from A Christmas Story. That's what he looks like.
Probably 10,000, 15,000, but it is that's not hitting. To each their own, but that's not hitting.
Can I do one more? And I think we're gonna end on fire.
All right, let's see what we got. This
is another Charlotte Hornets player.
All right,
this is Terry Rozier. Okay. All right. And this the tag on here is Silver Surfer. So before you give a straight fire or straight fizzle, I want you to describe it for the listeners and tell us what you think, and then give me a straight fire or fizzle. Here we go. Right. This is Terry Rozier.
Oh,
what do we got here?
Oh wow, the pants! I didn't see the pants though.
All right, for the viewers out there. All right, so Terry got the do-rag going. All right.
Okay.
He's got what looks like a pretty dope Supreme jacket.
The jacket, look, man, like I don't mean to stop you. The jacket looks pretty sweet.
That's what I'm saying. The jacket is dope. He's got the jewelry going over top of the black shirt to showcase it. So I do like that. The shoes, I know Terry's a Puma guy. I was about to ask if those were Air Force Ones because they look like it, but I'm guessing those are probably designer sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
hold on. Before you say it, I want you first of all, I want you to compare it to this Kuzma fan. It's not very good. But here, I want to do this because I really do want to end on straight fire. So I'm gonna say, here, what do you think about this?
Okay, all right. Top half of Terry, my guy T-Row. The top half is straight fire.
The stadium's ablaze. The net's ablaze. The ball.
Ooh, you got that boy in there. All right,
everything
I like that.
Thank goodness, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the top half. But for the viewers, it should clue them in. You know, we don't need to say it because we want to end on fire. So it should just let them know that, I said the top half was straight fire. So they should know the pants.
Weren't doing it for you.
Yeah, man. Those things were 70s like. Those things were capris, man.
Again, if his mom had laid those out for him when he was 12, he would have been complaining all the way out the door.
But Wes, sometimes you refine your palate a little more. You know, you grow up, you ain't 12 years old anymore. Like sometimes you can rock the silver, the very bright, loud silver capri pants if you want.
If I offered those to him, if you were his stylist and you offered those to him and you said they cost $40, he would probably fight you because he'd say, I'm not wearing that nonsense. Yeah. But as soon as you tell him, hey, this is Balenciaga, they cost $4,500, he's like, oh yeah, give me those, stop.
That's
I'm telling y'all that just like I tell my friends. I like both of y'all a ton, y'all my homies. If you ever see me in any of this stuff, I implore you to say, Wes, what is going on? We need to have an intervention. You have completely gone to the other side.
I will say,
catch me.
I will say this:
no matter how much money I end up making.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to disrespect you too much. You know, we know not to mess with Wes after this episode of Locked On Hornets. We do appreciate him joining us. Wes Wednesdays. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him on all sorts of social media at Westcott Range. Talking ACC basketball now. It's in full effect. But also you can still catch him on Valley Sports. Home games. He's the Charlotte Hornets insider. Bringing a ton of fun to the broadcast. Wes, we appreciate it, man. We'll talk to you next week.
Appreciate you guys as well. Straight out.
Thanks for making Locked On Hornets your first listen every day. Now make your second listen Locked On Bets, your daily one-stop shop for all your gambling needs. Locked On Bets is hosted by your boy Q with expert analysis and insight from Lee Sterling. It's free and available on all platforms. Have a great rest of your day. We'll be back with you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.